Welcome back. Now, raging fires in the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality have been contained, but authorities and NGOs are leaving nothing to chance. 30 firefighters from St. Francis Bay are headed to the area, while some in Cape Town are on standby. Yesterday, officials were still assessing the extent of the damage. eNCA's Ronald Masinda has the very latest from Gqeberha. Good morning yet again, Ronald. Do we perhaps have now some sort of a report of the extent of the damage?
While the fire continues to flare up in some parts of Nelson Mandela Bay, we continue being stationed here in Fairview, and the community is saying that not only do they have to contend with the challenge that this fire poses, but some people here say that they've been without water for the past 3 days. I am joined by Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality Media Liaison Officer, Mamela Ndamasa. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. I think before I get to the other issues at hand, we are also being told, or reports on the ground in Zwide suggest that there were firefighters robbed. Tell us more.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, Ronald, and good afternoon to your viewers. Yes, we can confirm that 3 of our firefighters were robbed last night. The incident happened around 10 p.m. last night. They were responding to a rubbish fire in a dilapidated building in Zwide, and it was during load shedding at the time. So it was very dark, and they were approached by 5 men, and they were held at gunpoint. One of them was attacked, and they had their faces facing the ground. They were robbed of their cell phones, and also a station radio from the municipality was also taken from them. It's very concerning, and it's something that we really condemn in the strongest form.
I mean, this is absolutely shocking. What is the current situation with these firefighters now? Are they back at work?
No, the firefighters are not back at work. They're at home. They're still not okay, as you can understand. We are working on getting them trauma counseling, and so we are 3 firefighters down now. It was 2 females and 1 male, so it was a very concern for us.
Do these incidents occur regularly in terms of having municipal workers trying to offer services to the public and then only being victims of robberies?
It's not only municipal workers. We can highlight that we do have a challenge of generally government officials that are taking services to the public that are often robbed at knife point, at gunpoint. We can mention ambulance drivers, we can mention social workers, we can mention now our firefighters. So it's a challenge that is affecting all of us, and it needs the community. Even construction workers, we were in Gqeberha just recently, where incidents of robberies were reported for people that were actually working on a housing project. People that are working on that project, they were also robbed. So it's quite concerning. Yeah.
We are seeing the fire continue to rage on in the background. What other work is going in place to assist organizations such as Gift of the Givers?
Well, there are currently about 4 cases of fire that are hotspots today in the city. We can mention Rocklands, we can mention Fairview, the place that we are in right now. We can mention Forest Hill, and we are all still monitoring Seaview and Beachview that were concerned in the previous days. So as you have noted, there are 2 helicopters from the Gift of the Givers, which we are grateful for. They are currently attending to this fire in Fairview, and our firefighters are also on the ground. There's a bikey inside the area that is attending to this fire right here. As you can see, it's very close to houses, so this is very much our main focus right now.
Talk to us about the issue of water. Someone told us here, a resident, saying that they've been without water for the past 3 days. What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong. It was a planned work. As you know, we are in a drought situation, so we have augmentation plans in place. Unfortunately, that includes us shutting down the water sometimes, or there being disruptions sometimes. There's a Churchill pipeline that is being connected to the Bushy Park well fields. We have boreholes that we want to commission very soon. So we're trying to bring the Churchill pipeline and the Bushy Park well fields projects together so that we can ensure that our residents don't go without water during this drought crisis. We have dispatched water tankers in the affected areas, and we do call on our residents to please be on the lookout on all our social media pages, because we do mention where the water tankers are situated. So they are without water, but we have dispatched water tankers in the affected areas.
All right, Mamela, thank you so much for your time. Well, we also understand, Fundo, that there will be a press briefing that will be held by the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, and that is scheduled to start at around 12:30, discussing the issue surrounding the water crisis here.